live again from the park. This is episode 2. It's called Stay Out of Another Man's Pockets and Stop Counting Another Man's Pockets, episode 2. What does this mean, stop counting another man's pockets? Well, basically what it means is not only about being in somebody's pockets that you have no business in being, it's about watching other people on their journey, watching other people on their path. That has nothing to do with you. Why? Because you don't know what that person is going through. You don't know what the creator of the universe, you don't know what is designed for them. So when you look externally and you say, oh, they're driving a nice car, or they're going through things, or you don't know what the person's going through. Now, watching somebody's pockets is very important. You don't want to pay attention to that. How do you do it? You do it by focusing on yourself. You don't focus on what other people have. You don't focus on what they look like they got. Sometimes you don't even focus on their struggle, because that might bring you down into a place where you don't necessarily want to be. So you got to always keep your mind focused on that. It's important that you focus on you. That's the name of the game. Focus on you, not focus on another man's pockets, on how much he getting, how much his raise was, how much he just signed his contract for. That don't got nothing to do with you unless you help that man get his bread, unless you help him get his money. So I have 4 bullet points for this. Number 1, as I stated prior, your path is your path. You have to be on your path. So if you're the type of person that you don't go out to the bar after work with your coworkers to drink, and they keep peer pressuring you to go, that's not your path. You don't have to give in. Be the oddball. Be the different person. Be true to your path. Be true to yourself. If your path is not for you to be a rapper or an NBA star, and you see everybody do it and they're getting money, and you want to try to jump on the bandwagon, that might not be your path. It might not be fruitful for you. So we got to understand that our path that is already laid out is our path. And sometimes when we try to divert the path, we run into trouble. Stay focused on your path. The second bullet point, you don't know what the next person is going through. That's a very important thing, because a lot of times we're thinking about how did this person get to where they are, or why they're in a positive space or a negative space. We're always thinking about that. But the reality is, unless you ask them, you can only make an assumption as to why they're going through what they're going through. Maybe they made a bad choice and that's why they're struggling right now. Maybe they hit the lotto and that's why they're looking good right now. But you don't know that, and that's none of your business anyway, because you're supposed to be focusing on your path. Stay out of another man's pockets. Number 3, third bullet point. You don't know what another person is sacrificing to get to where they are. You don't know what they gave up to get to where they are. So a lot of times we see people, especially social media. Social media is infamous for doing this, creating a distorted reality. You should check out my video on social media. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's infamous for creating a distorted reality. And this distorted reality, it makes things seem like they were easily attained. You don't see the real hard work that people are going through. You don't see the sacrifices that they make behind the scenes to get to what they get, to get to where they want to be and get to what they have. You only see the glitz and the glam. You only see the nice cars. You only see the money. You only see certain things. So it's important that you keep in mind when you're criticizing, judging, or assuming about other people in their pockets. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they sacrificed. Pay attention to your path. That's the 3 bullet points. And the last one, focus. You don't want to focus on anybody else's path other than yours. Why? Because that's a deterrent to what you're doing. So just think about it like this. If you're writing a book or you're writing an essay for school and somebody asks you to go to the store, when they're very well capable of going to the store, what is that going to do? That is now going to deter you and take time away from you writing your book and writing your essay for you to help somebody else. Now, it might help you in the long run because, yes, you got to eat. But if the other person or the people around you are capable of doing it, you have to stay focused. And speaking of focus, I'm gonna put a link to my first video that dealt with mental focus. Why is mental focus important? Because focusing on things is how you get results. The only way you're going to get results is through focus and repetition. You have to create a pattern in the system, like keeping yourself on a schedule. That creates focus. Doing what you say you're going to do, that helps your focus. So understanding these 4 bullet points on why you should stop counting another man's pockets is very crucial. I'm your host, Cinematics. I want to thank you. Please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this type of shooting that I'm doing. It's a new style. It's something I'm trying out. It's experimental. This is my second video of the series. There's going to be more to come. If you guys have any ideas or topics and things you want to see, and things you want to hear, you want me to discuss, leave a comment below. Send me an email, cinematicsmedia@gmail.com, etc., etc. Music links is going to be in the description, and you already know.